Now this first email is a little bit long, and it's real entertaining, man. I tripped when I heard this shit from this bitch. I didn't even know what to say to a bitch, really, man. It was so damn tripped out, but I'm a flow and glow. I want y'all to hear this. Our first reader-listener email comes from a bitch. From Chicago, Illinois, she writes the BossMack top source. She says, BossMack, I'm a real bitch out here doing what I got to do to make it. I was out here dealing with this one nigga off and on, and I let him fuck once or twice, nothing major. I'm not into a nigga like that. Let's call this nigga Fred. Now, one of his peoples is really into me, and this nigga has way more paper than Fred. Let's call this nigga Sam. The other night, I see this nigga Sam at the club, and he's all over a bitch. He wants me to ride with him to pick up some dro. So I went along with him. And on the way to get the weed, Sam gets a call from Fred. And Fred proceeds to ask Sam to pick him up from somewhere close by. Now, this is a hell of a coincidence. I don't say shit. I lay back and see how this shit is gonna play out. Now, we pull up. Fred jumps in the back seat. I see a little shock on his face. Then he says, "Oh, what's up, nigga? I see you got one with you. You know, we could both bust this bitch down." Now, I'm not a punk bitch. This nigga has never spoken to me like this before. I'm a real bitch. I hadn't even seen this nigga in a month. I said, "Nigga, fuck you. I'm a motherfucking lady. You got me fucked up." At that moment, Sam jumped in and told Fred, "Hey, you getting out of pocket in the car," and he told him to fall back. Fred was like, "My bad, nigga. I'm just letting you know." Sam spoke up before I did and said, "I know, baby. Bro, you seem real emotional. And baby, cool, bro." So we pulled to the curb. Fred jumped out and slammed this nigga door. Sam said, "Hold up. Let me holler at this nigga." Then Sam jumped out and chopped it up with Fred for a minute, then got back in the car. He told me, "Man, that nigga tripping. He way too emotional." Then we went and got the weed. Now, BossMack. I know this shit sounds wild, and I don't know what to do. This nigga Sam wants to fuck with me, but I don't know if these niggas is playing me. BossMack, what do you think? Now, I hope you guys understood that right there. It's long and drawn out and scenarios and shit, but basically, what you have is a bitch that was dibbling and dabbling with a marginal nigga, and then a greater nigga came along and wanted to put the bitch on the team. So the bitch hadn't even committed to the greater nigga when the lesser nigga got out of pocket and tried to be derogatory. And anyway, long story short, what you have here is just basically a lesser nigga jealous of a greater nigga. And when a nigga got in the car and said we can both bust this bitch down, he basically was trying to devalue you to the greater nigga in the hopes that, you know what I'm saying, he could save face and you wouldn't be taken from him in a malicious fashion, which is look like it's where this is going. You, like I said, man, you know, niggas gotta control their emotions, man. You can't be losing your composure like a, you know, just the best play for Fred would have been to sit back and to just observe the scenario and to chop it up with you later and find out what was going and not try to ruffle no feathers. Cause he don't even know where he stand. He don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So he really just showed his whole hand. I believe he a sucker. I believe you fill out the greater nigga. Sometimes, and see, here's the thing. A real nigga can always recognize a real bitch, man. A lot of motherfuckers just, you know, they need validation and reinforcement from other motherfuckers to know that they dealing with a real bitch. A real motherfucker can see past the bullshit and be like, that's a real bitch right there. Fuck what you talking about. That bitch on my team. You see, that's how I get down. If I see a bitch that's a qualified bitch to be on the team, she on the motherfucking team. Fuck that bullshit, man. Can't no weak nigga disrupt my thought processes, man. So, baby, you do what you need to do to be happy out there. You feel me? You see, you smell some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit. Banquet, how you feel about this boy?
Yeah, drop that man, Fred, man. Drop Fred. He's out.
Banquet in the motherfucking house, BossMezzy knows his lie.